Day. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, also known as Rose slept. Rose slept in a little bit this morning. Don't know if you caught our doll dress video last night. That is starting to come together. That is going to be so pretty. We're almost done with it. When we finish that one, we need to make one more for the charity we're supporting, Bowl for the Cure. I like to sew a lot of things, but one project at a time, right? And last night I got our mesquite pods in the oven to dehydrate. Those have to dehydrate at a slightly higher temperature only because you need to make sure that it's hot enough to kill Aspergillus niger, which can occur on the pods if they get too much rain. You're not really supposed to pick them after it's rained, or you're not supposed to pick them up off the ground for sure. But that's one way to ensure in the event that they did get Aspergillus niger that you killed it, right? I haven't had any problems with that process, but it's always good to pay attention to those kind of things. So last night I pulled out some of our apricot puree. I'm going to do a video today. I'm going to start the video anyway, canning a mop sauce. In Alaska, we made a mop sauce or a rib sauce using rose hips, right? Hey, Hannah Banana. Good morning. How you doing? We made a rib sauce using rose hips. Well, we're going to make the same rib sauce, but we're going to use apricots instead. It's going to turn out awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. That's fabulous. Thanks for joining me this morning. And it's actually easier to make a mop sauce than it is barbecue sauce because the ingredients are a little more simple, right? Not as much chopping involved. And I already pitted the apricots and pureed them, so I just had to pull them out and let them thaw last night. It will have to cook down some, but this is a really fabulous sauce for ribs. Anybody who likes to make ribs. So that'll be fun. Need to restock our supply of it. And I always give a jar or two of the stuff I make to a friend of mine that shares her fruit she has too much of from Utah. It's always a blessing to have a friend that shares, right? If you're listening, Miss Julie, thank you. Well, August is a nice time frame because you start losing some of the super early morning sun, right? And you actually sleep a little bit longer, at least I do. And you can, because it's not quite as hot as it would be if it didn't cool off a little longer, right? So I always look forward to that in August. And I have a tray of seedlings started because I want to get some stuff going for my fall garden. And I'm trying a new technique with my hydroponics. I'm actually going to germinate the seeds, let them grow a little bit in dirt before moving them into the hydroponic stand. Slightly more mature seedling with more roots. I've really struggled with my hydroponics this year, so just trying something a little different, and I have a scientific mind. I'll let you know how that turns out. And anything like that involves growing takes time. Look at Meg, she is so happy. She is enjoying her walk. Yeah, so my garden and growing experiences are time consuming. It takes time between each new thing I try to tell if it's going to be successful or not, right? When I was really young and I first started gardening, okay, I won't say really young, I realized that I like gardening at 29. Can you believe that? So anybody out there who's thinking of getting married and you're not anywhere near 29, or unless you just really, really know yourself, be cautious. Some of us, it takes longer to know who you are than others. I had no idea I was going to be passionate about gardening. Love gardening. The moral of the story is give yourself time to grow up. I know some people have already had several kids by then, right? Take your time. Oh, look, there's a whole quail family. I don't know if you can see them. Yesterday we had quite a few quail in the yard, and I was busy, so I didn't get any videos of them. Hopefully they're going to cross the path here real soon and you'll see it. I didn't get any videos of them, but the funny thing is those little grow baskets or cages my husband helped me put them around my plants, right? Well, 4 of them got in the little cage and they're just sitting in the pot. So hysterical. There they are. There's a quail family right there. Everybody in this family's all grown up and they're going to fly up on the wall because they see us. Yeah, Meg doesn't try to chase the birds or the quail in the yard. She's pretty good about that. She only chases rodents, and apparently rabbits fall into her definition of rodents. And Mr. Painter caught another rat last night. That'll be nice. He needs to keep putting those traps out and get all the rats he can, so that by the time I get my... Oh, here comes the bunnies now. Wow, a whole bunch of bunnies. So by the time I get my seedlings out there for the winter garden... What is it, Meg? By the time I get my seedlings out there for the winter garden, we don't have quite so many things trying to eat everything. So that project is at hand. But you don't need that. Come on. Come on. Some doves. You are such a good girl. You don't even react. You don't even react to the other barkers, do you? Most of the time she doesn't anyway. I hope everybody has a nice day today. I'm certainly going to try to. I'm pretty excited to get in the kitchen and get to canning today. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.